Well, as you can see, we are back on the bank. We're at a little place, Junction 12 it's called. It's actually in Reading on the M4. I don't know if you can hear the M4, but it's literally right behind me. But to be fair, you wouldn't believe this place was here. It's such a mature lake, lovely trees, lovely expanse of water, and yeah, there's literally an industrial estate there, and there's the M4 there. You wouldn't even know. It's like a park lake, to be fair, where it's situated, but absolutely beautiful. We're here with Tom Maker and Scott Lloyd, and there's a few others that have turned up as well. So now the rain stopped, managed to get the rods out. We found 3 different spots, put some bait in, and from what I've seen in the videos, it's a morning bite place, so we're not expecting anything now. Really, we're expecting it sort of tomorrow morning, hopefully Tom Maker and Scott Lloyd will have one as well, and the lads around the lake, because that's what we're here for. We're here to catch fish. So yeah, let's hope we can get a few each. I'll be happy with 1, to be fair. I'm not going to moan, but yeah, we're here doing it. Happy days. Right, I'll see you later. Well, good morning, and a very, very quiet night on Junction 12. I half expected it, to be fair, because all the videos I've seen, the Gaz Fairham one and a few other ones, they've all said it's a lot of day bites, so I half expected it to be quiet last night. It's around 7:30 now, so I've got the bite cam set up. Hopefully we can nab a bite on camera. But yeah, very, very quiet on the group as well. No one's caught a fish. No one's put a fish up on the WhatsApp group either. So very, very quiet all the way through the lake. The wind is still pushing into me. It's really pushing in. I have seen a few flat spots as well come up this morning around my areas. So, you know, I think we're still in with a chance. Like I said yesterday, we got a nice barbecue today. Brad's turned up as well to do some filming with Tom, so I'll be able to pick his brains about cameras and stuff like that, which will be amazing. Hopefully next time I see you, it'll be in front of a camera with a nice big fish. Ta-da.
All I know is it's a carp.
I don't know, I don't have many small commons, you know. I had to mention it, didn't I? Come on, boys, what are we saying, 28 and a half? Oh, 26, 4? 26, 4.
Well done.
There's not many commons in here.
Right, I'm going to interview you now for your vlog.
Yeah.
So Jimmy, do the tactics. Oh, got me first square. Hey!
I don't mind getting wet for you, babes.
Go on, Jimmy boy.
Well, check that out. I've just been round to see Jace, because he's just had one. Come back to the bivvy, got the rods back out quick, and it literally went off straight away. 20, what was it, Scott?
26.4, I think.
26.4. Absolutely buzzing. I think I'm the only one using maggots as well. I'm not tipping them because I had maggots on last night, and I had a couple of bleeps, so I wound them in, the maggots had gone, so all the little fish have just been eating the maggots off. So bit of a tactical change, a PPM pop-up from CR Baits with a load of CR1 and Nutrien, bit of hemp and the pellet mix as well. Oh, I'm absolutely buzzing. Oh, really didn't look like it was going to happen, did it? But it's all come good this last half hour, 2 fish. So hopefully we can get some more for the lads now. Happy days.
Thank you, lad.
Oh,
yeah, man, yeah. Down.
Cheers, Jay. You finished this sales pitch. See our bait.
Right, let's have a look. You don't see this enough. Go on. Go please. Don't see that over there. Nah.
Right, I'll just quickly take you through the rig that I caught that fish on. Stunning little wood carving, wasn't it? 26.4. Just a massive thanks to Tom and Scott and Brad for coming round and sharing the experience and taking some video and some pictures for me. Massive thanks to them. Right, so there is a leader ban here on junction 12. So I've just gone naked. Not naked, but naked heli. So I've got a bead there pushed on a sinker that will literally just pop off with the easiest of pressure. It's got a big hole on one side and a small on the other, so I always make sure the big hole is towards the rig. So when I push that in, I don't push it all the way in. You can see a bit of the sinker sticking out there, and then it'll just pop out nice and easy, so it's really safe there. Down to a line saver bead. Always use line saver beads. They do what they say on the tin, so yeah, always use them. Heli safe there, that's the large one. That's the ones I got, so I haven't got any small ones yet. And a 4-ounce RK lead there from Alpha Leads. So the business end, I don't need to take you through it. It's a Ronnie rig. What the spot out there, wasn't really 100% what I was fishing over. I was getting a clean drop, but it was like a soft thud when I was hitting the bottom. So I decided to go with a pop-up. And what I got there is a PPN, a 15mm PPN pop-up. But all I've done is just corked it out a little bit with Zig foam. And the only reason I do that is because it's out there for a long time. I don't like bringing my rods in. So it's a bit of a confidence thing. I know it's going to be fishing. So yeah, happy days. That's one of the new long shank wide gapes there from Fox. Fair play to Tom and Scott. They give us a goodie bag and it had these in. So the first time I've used them, and well, we need to ask Tom what the hook hold was like, because he unhooked it, to be fair, but it didn't come off, so it must have been all right. Yeah, just down to a Ronnie swivel and a little bit of putty just to hold it down. Always use a sinker just before the middle. I know I don't have to, but for me, it's just a confidence thing. I like that on there, so I put it on there. I reuse my sinkers. I put them on a splicing needle and reuse them. I don't keep getting new ones. And that's just down to an anti-tangle sleeve. That just makes sure, oh, getting caught up here, that everything kicks away from the lead. Because I wasn't sure on the bottom, I've got the bead, like 8 inches there. If that lead does plug in the silt, I've got all that movement there for that still to be fishing, and it was, because we've had a fish. So God, I'm absolutely buzzing now. Oh, buzzing. We've got all day tomorrow as well, so we haven't got to be off early doors tomorrow. The weather looks bang on tomorrow for it. The pressure's down to like 980, 985. You can't get better fishing weather. Overcast, bit of rain, so hopefully we'll get a few more bites, but I'm going to put this rod back out. Ta-da. Well, good morning. Another extremely quiet night last night, but I expected that. I am expecting a bite at about 11:30, same as yesterday. Carp are creatures of habit, so hopefully they come back. I hope. I know that Scott had one at 3:30 this morning, so happy days with him. And Jason, he's had a new PB mirror, not long after the barbecue, to be fair, so happy days for him. Buzzing for you, mate. But yeah, very quiet last night. Like I said, I expected it. But the rigs are in position. I'm not going to move them. I know they're fishing. They went out sweet as a nut last night. And I know the pop-ups are good because I've got zig foam in them. That's not because the pop-ups ain't no good. It's just a confidence thing for me. I like to make sure, because I don't like bringing my rods in, so they will stay out there until I get a bite. So like I said, it's just a confidence thing for me, and hopefully we can get a bite this morning. But it looks great for it. The pressure's completely bottomed out to like 985. I haven't known it to be that low for a long time, and the wind is hacking into me at the minute. So yeah, hopefully we can get another couple of bites. But until then, I'll speak to you in a bit. Ta-da. 21.4. Couple of 20s. Well, check that out. Something a little bit different. Dark as you like on top, but bright orange on the bottom. They're not for everyone, but what an absolute cracker. £21, 4 ounces. Obviously, the PPN doing the business again on the old CR baits. Oh, buzzing. Early bite this time, so we've still got time for another bite before we have to go. And the pressure has just bottomed out to like 985, so there's definitely more chance to get another bite. So buzzing. So we'll get Tom and Scott in now, and they'll do their piece to Brad's camera. Oh, happy days. Buzzing.
I obviously just saying, literally just said when I pull that fish back, there's a chance of another bite for the lads. And I was just going round to do my final lap, say bye and that. And yeah, Jimmy's got one. What fish it is, look at it. Orange bellied and that, probably a little bit. Yeah, bit of koi in it, I would say. Proper torpedo, definitely a male.
Just going to transfer this fish into the sling, take it to the mat. Just going to lift it nice and steady. Just keeping it in the water and then pulling the sling underneath it like that. And just letting him drop down to the bottom of the sling. And there you go, nice and safe in the sling, ready to be transported. Tell you what, definitely not a monster, but what an absolutely stunning fish. Big apple-sized scales on it. Oh, buzzing with this one. Actually got me caught up in the reeds, so I had to go in. Went over the chesties, but I don't really care because there's a fish on the bank. So that's 3 fish now. A little bit different with the hook bait this time. It was an alternate pop-up, just topped with a midi wafter, yellow one. PPN, because I noticed with the fish that I'd had yesterday it was on yellow, so I changed everything to yellow, and I've had an extra 2 bites out of it. So buzzing is an understatement. Come on a tuition to learn some stuff, and I've actually caught some as well. So buzzing, happy days. So we'll get some stills and we'll get her back. How are you, Tom? All right?
Yes, very well, very well.
Good, good. First off, it's been a great session. We've had a great time. There's a few fish been caught, a few blanks, but That's fishing at the end of the day, isn't it?
Whenever you do a group session, you can never expect. Even if you took a standard lake, there was 10 guys around it, 20 guys, 30 guys, you're going to get a percentage that catch, a percentage that don't catch.
Yeah, of course.
It's just the nature of it. But the most important thing is people have seen fish come out.
Yeah.
And people have gone away having learnt a lot, which that's the main thing. Whenever you do a tuition day, you know, it's no different to if you, say if it was me or you, for argument's sake, and we was to go and do a day's football with a professional football. You don't expect to run on a pitch for England the week after.
No, of course
you know,
not. Yeah.
It's all about starting points for where you go for your next trip.
Yeah, of course.
But like, well, you've done well, mate. You've had a couple of bites, so it's no, you can't complain.
No.
Like, everyone's gone away happy, which is the main thing. And when
Yeah.
you do a group, it's obviously hard to get around the group and be able to maximise your time with each and every person. And
Of course, yeah.
it's been,
I mean,
you know,
you've
good
hardly
for
done
that.
any fishing this weekend, have you? Because you've
No,
been
I've
going
tried.
around all
I've tried,
weekend.
but I've not had anything. But I thought I might have had something, but
Yeah.
it would have been nice to have caught something from here. But it's one of them.
I'm guessing you'll
I'll
come
go
back.
again. I'll go again next week.
Yeah, next week. So, first question I got for you is, obviously you started fishing at a very young age.
Yeah.
Was it something that you knew you wanted to do as a job, to be an angler, like get paid to go fishing?
Not really. Like, I started off because obviously I fished with I used to live with my old man, as most people do when they're growing up.
Yeah.
I used to go with him just on the more so to keep out of trouble, and then it was like, I'll come with you if you want. Like,
Yeah.
see how I get on. Started off, he wouldn't let me carp fish to start with, so it was like bit bashing, like roach stuff, which I think is lost in this day and age.
Yeah,
A lot
definitely.
more people in this day and age want to start off with the carp, which I can understand. They're a great species to catch,
Yeah.
but you can learn a lot more when you fish for smaller fish.
I mean, I started there, bit
You
bashing.
can build up, and then then I just went fishing, and he then won the BCAC, which back in the day was a prestigious title. Not saying it's not now, but back in the day there was
Yeah.
a lot more people used to, you know, the tickets used to sell out in seconds to try and fish that event.
Yeah.
And he won it, and it was just like, oh, Andy's got a son, etc., etc. And then,
Yeah.
you know, you have that lucky break, but at the end of the day, your dad could be a Formula One world champion, but it doesn't mean that you're going to follow in the footsteps.
Oh, of course
and you're
not.
Going to do it.
No,
Just
definitely
because my dad was there. Yes, he helped me initially because I was able to go with him.
Yeah.
But you've still got to have the drive and the want to do it. But when I was going through school, he used to say to me, "You're getting a trade. Whatever you do." Like, he's a roof tiler, he said, "You're getting a trade. So
Yeah.
whatever you do in life, I don't care. But you want a trade, so you've got one.
You got something to fall back on. Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
And things happen. Like in everyone's life, things happen.
Yeah.
And it went from getting a trade to being a sparky. Then I moved down to Somerset, where I met my now ex-girlfriend, and she was so good that she enabled me to go fishing more, which then progressed everything on.
Yeah, of course.
And then now I'm sat in this position I am now.
Yeah.
And everything's all good, so I can't complain. But it is a natural progression of things. But also you have to have that drive and that want.
Yeah, that's
and
it.
like, I know people say if you want something you've got to work hard and it'll happen.
Yeah.
And I'm a firm believer in that.
Oh, definitely, yeah.
But you have to have a cut-off point where you think, is this going to work?
Yeah.
You know, and I say this to everybody, like, I was very lucky,
Yeah.
but that's not to say them elements of luck are not going to be out there for other people in the future.
Of course,
You know,
yeah,
I'm not
that's
anyone to dictate the future for anybody.
Yeah.
All I would say is, if people looked at me, I would like to think I would be a good role model, so to speak, that I worked hard.
Yeah, of course,
I carried
yeah.
on going through some bad times in fishing. You know, you've got to take the rock with the smooth.
Well, that's it. It's like anything, really, isn't
and
it?
carried it on. So
Yeah. So that leads me right on to the next question. Obviously, when you was doing it as a hobby, you had a passion for it. You wanted to go.
Yeah.
Now you do it for a job. Have you still got the same passion? Do you ever wake up in the morning and think, I really don't want to go today?
No. And do you know why I don't? It's because there's people in this world that are in a lot worse a position than
Oh,
me.
definitely,
You know,
yeah,
there's
yeah.
people in this world that wake up and they're counting their last penny. Can they feed their kids? There's people waking up and they're homeless. You know, and that could happen to any of us. You know, certainly
Yeah.
being self-employed, you're never far away from homelessness. I don't care what anybody says.
Oh, I'm self-employed myself, so
I never take it for granted. And every day I wake up, and if someone was to say to me, "Do you get annoyed?" and I was like, "Oh, you know, it's a bit draining." So millions of people do this as a hobby.
yeah.
So for me to sit on camera and say, "Oh yeah, sometimes it can be a bit too much," it just makes me look bad, and I genuinely love it.
Yeah,
Like, if
yeah.
I didn't love it, I wouldn't fish the day ticket lakes that I fish week in, week out. Like I fish them lakes, not because I have to for my job, because I can fish anywhere. But I fish them lakes because I love
love the fishing.
I love people, I love being around people. Yeah, you have your bad days, and I'm sure a couple of people that are watching this might think, oh, I met him once and he was a bit miserable. But you have your bad days, but 99 times out of 100, every day I wake up and I have a smile on my face, because I know that where I am and the position I'm in, I'm very fortunate.
Yeah, you are.
But I also know that none of that is possible without the support of the guys watching vlogs, my videos and stuff like that. So yeah, I'm every day I wake up, mate, I'm happy.
Good. Last question. We'll make it quick because it's obviously the heavens are opened.
Nice.
What can we expect from Cine Carp? Is it going to be different to the other things that are out there at the minute, or like what can we expect from it?
So yeah, first and foremost, like I've been involved with the fishing industry for years, over 10 years now. Yeah. And I've always wanted to have my own thing within the industry. Like I feel like I've earned my stripes to have something that's established.
Oh yeah,
in the industry.
You got to start at the bottom, haven't you?
I've worked for a lot of people, and I continue to work with Fox and Sticky. You know, they support me massively. But to have something that's my own, now obviously it's a subscription-based channel, but I know that none of this will be possible without the support of the public. So what I'm trying to do and what I will be doing is I'll be making it as much about the subscriber as I possibly can. Yes, we'll be bringing out quality content once a month with a session video of myself. There'll be a guest angler on there as well. There'll also be a vlog on there from myself and obviously guest anglers, and there'll be live Q&A which will run as a video as well that will be kept on there. But it's a giveaway every month. We're going to be doing a tackle giveaway, which is cool. Like, and I know, like, if there's a chance of a giveaway, we'll all have a go. Yeah, definitely. But we've booked out a lake already, and we'll be looking to book out more. So every month we're going to do like a Willy Wonka style competition. Where there'll be like X amount of golden tickets. I would love to take everybody that subscribes every week with me, because everyone that supports me, I genuinely like. You know, if I could go around the house and give them a cuddle, I'd love to. You. But I want to do as much as I can for the subscribers. So it'll be giving away tickets to a lake booking that obviously we pay for, we supply the food. People can come and have a good time. And then also want to be running some like sessions where people come to the lake whilst I'm fishing and they can almost sit behind and watch. You know, like pick your brains and stuff like that. People learn from reading, they learn from, you know, looking at things, they learn from watching videos, but some people learn from actually being there. So I want to try and do as much for our subscribers as possible. You know, we're having some merchandise made, but we want to do giveaways of merch. Like, and even if it's an air freshener, if there's 10 or 12 air fresheners up for grabs over a course of a month, it gives more people the chance, you know. And what we will be doing is obviously fishing open access lakes that are available to everybody. Anyone can go to. That's what I'm a firm believer in my fishing, and that's why I believe I've been able to maintain what I've been able to do, because I go to places where everybody fishes. I think I'm like quite an approachable person, and you know, I have opportunities to fish places where the majority of people never get the chance. You know, for a prime example, the lake in Croatia, Zajaki, very, very hard to get on. I've been able to get a booking. I'll have a couple of bookings next year. Rather than offering it to all my mates, which I could do, I could fill it with 20 people from the industry within 10 seconds. So I could put one text out and I could fill it. But I put it out on my social media, and people were ringing me and they were saying, is this a scam? And I was like, no, it's not a scam. Like, I'm the same as you guys. Like, if you support me, I'm putting this trip out for you guys. You're sort of giving something back to them, aren't you? I'm trying to do as much as I can. There's only so much you can do, because you can't be everywhere at once. No, of course not. But I want to make sure that I can go through my fishing life, however long that may be, because something might go wrong. Of course, Like, if I keep drinking cherry coke, I might not be here forever. So, or I might live forever. Oh, thanks for that cherry coke earlier. But well, we've just had another one, but it is absolutely persisting it down out there.
So I've left it in the sling. It's safe out there, the margins are deep. But yeah, I don't know if you can hear it over the mic, but it is persisting it down. So we're just gonna leave it in the sling for 10 minutes just to recuperate, and hopefully this rain will bugger off. But a proper nice scaly one as well. Just like the other one we had, to be fair, but it does look a little bit bigger, so oh, buzzing. Still got one rod on the spot as well, so we might even get another bite yet. But I'm trying to pack up as well, that's the trouble. But yeah, it's the weather's not the best. I might have to I'm getting flooded out here as well, to be fair. Might have to do the filming in the bivvy while I'm outside getting wet, but you got to do what you got to do on these videos. So the camera's already got wet once filming Tom Maker, so we'll try and keep it dry as we can, to be fair. But the front of my swim is getting flooded right out. I've got no socks on, no boxers on. I've had to borrow joggers from one of the lads. They've gone home now, like that. Obviously I had to go in after that fish earlier, and I left all my spare clothes at home. I know, rookie mistake. But yeah, it's proper lashing it down at the minute, so we're just gonna hang fire for 10 minutes, and hopefully it'll calm down a bit enough to get some filming done. So happy days. But I'll come back to you when hopefully the weather's calmed down a little bit. Ta-da. Oh, check that out. 21.5 pound of linear from junction 12. Oh, dark as you like, look at that. Oh, look at the apple size scales on it as well. Oh, it's just as beautiful this side, to be fair. Obviously the rain is playing a big part in the filming, so I do apologise if the filming isn't that good, but just had to get this one on film. Absolutely beautiful fish. They are absolutely loving that CR1 and nutrient that I'm putting out there, just combined with that ultra pop up and that PPN on the top. Oh, buzzing, beautiful. Well, that is the session finished. I'm doing this piece in the car because that's right, it's raining again, so the rain has held off a little bit for me to get packed up, but I'm still a bit wet. All my kit's soaking wet, but I tell you what, I don't even care. I've had such a great few days with Tom, Brad and Scott. You know, massively thanks to Brad for all the tips on videography and all that sort of stuff, so happy days with that. Scott and Tom, all the hints and tips for carp fishing, a little delve into your mind of what you think about while you're fishing. I said earlier, Scott, your brain is absolutely off the head, like what you think about 99% of carp anglers probably wouldn't even think about, but you know what I mean, that's why you catch fish. Nice one for all the lads that come as well, especially Ryan, the old scalp, for doing the cooking and that lot. Cut the wraps and sausage butties and stuff like that, so fair play to him. Barbecue was lush, nice one. I can't remember your name who cooked the barbecue, but yeah, fair play to you, that was nice. And thanks to Junction 12 for having us. Caught some lovely fish, 4 in the end, so I'm not going to moan at that. If you'd have told me I was going to catch 1 fish on Monday, I'd have snapped your arm off, so having 4 is a bonus, like. So yeah, happy days though. So that's the end of it. Really hope you've enjoyed it. I'm going to massively enjoy editing it now, because I've got a load of stuff that I've learnt off Brad, so hopefully I can put that into the editing. And yeah, just thanks for watching. Hope you enjoy it. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you on the next one. Ta-da.